Welcome back, everybody. My name is Jim, and welcome to FSD Driver. Today, we're doing a little ride. We're going to increase it to 800 speed in just a minute, and we'll slow it down when we have to intervene with the car or if it does something really silly. 2019 Model 3 Standard Range Plus rear wheel drive, full self driving, 12.3.6. Let's go. So let's just slow down the video here. We're in the shoulder on the right side, not in the actual turn lane. I am not intervening, but this is some weird things that the car does sometimes. Should it be acceptable? I don't think so. Did we have to interfere? No. So coming up to another roundabout here, and my car always turns its blinker on, not for all the roundabouts, but it does. It kind of makes you look like a driver who doesn't really know how to handle a roundabout. And yeah, it just kind of makes you look a little silly that you have a left hand blinker on in a roundabout because you can only go left. The other thing here is I got a little hiccup here. So the car is now handling perfectly fine. It handled that roundabout fine. I'm just complaining. But up here, the car actually starts to do this swerve. So watch the yellow line. And it's coming up right about now. You'll see the yellow line, and my car will actually pull almost like it wants to cross over right there. So the double yellow kind of confused the vehicle a little bit. I didn't intervene though. All right, so we've made it to our destination, but it is closed. It's gated off. And I thought this drive was actually really well. We didn't really intervene with the car. It did have those two hiccups with the roundabouts, silly things. But what we're going to do is we're going to cut the video. We're going to start a new location, and then we're going to begin another drive. And this drive is just another way to go back home, essentially. All right, guys. So we're heading on 94 West. And the problem that we have here is we have tons of road construction and cones and lines everywhere. And the car is merging left, but it actually needs to be in the right lane. And so it tries to put its blinker on and move, but it's kind of too late going 70 miles an hour to make that turn. Also, there's another little part up here where I have to disengage full self-driving because there's two trucks that pull in here, and these are semi trucks, and the car doesn't do anything. It doesn't slow down. It doesn't indicate that it's moving over. It would have just basically hit this truck. And so now I put on my blinker manually, disengage FSD, and make that move myself. So overall, it handled this trip pretty well, but there are still inconsistencies that are going on. I am going to attempt this road again, but yeah, a lot of road construction, really fast speed. So I definitely had my hands on the wheel for this one. So we are entering our last turn in our trip for this video. This road that I'm turning onto is closed. We have warning signs. The car ignores it. It actually almost hits this orange side on the right side. It just barely missed it. But you did feel kind of the sandbag on the tire edge. And then we have a blocked road right here. So this is closed, but the car actually does handle it pretty well. It just kind of veers off to the side and it stops itself. It didn't rush into it, crash it. I didn't need to intervene. It did its job, but I still don't know how they're going to incorporate mapping data when roads are closed because the car just kind of navigates to the way it's supposed to, even though those roads are no longer open.